I think through my brains, not through my blood. This is heavy duty, man. This is what will stop us from growing. See, forgiveness is not for the other person as much as it is for yourself. That's what I understood. Because when you have that grudge and when you have that bitterness, it stops you from being able to grow. It stops you from being able to establish positive relationships with other people because you are thinking about everything that was done to you and you don't think about the things that you have done to other people. So then therefore you are angry and you are bitter and people can read that. And when you are angry and bitter, then your face looks like that. You see him? Because brother thinking about everything that was done to him. Such and such left. My dad wasn't there when I was coming up. I don't care about what nobody did. I care about what you're doing. That dictates where you're going. I can't focus on the past unless I'm bringing inspiration from the past in my present time. Forgiveness was big, and that's why Mandela was able to be successful in accomplishing his goals. His ability to forgive. His ability to forgive. He was courageous, forgiving, and I'm going to tell you, man, to be able to do the things that he's done and to be able to face those fears, it's no joke. No joke. This is how it looks. I'm telling you, no lie. I'm doing the movement. Y'all know I'm on the movement, right? Y'all know I'm serious about the movement and I'm just really trying to pave the way for brothers when they come home so that they can go at life a different way than I had to go at it when I came home. I came home, I did minimum wage. I worked minimum wage, $6.85. Yeah, back in 2007. I worked like it was $40 an hour. So now what I'm doing, I'm connecting with people out there who got employment. So I had this one brother who had employment, right? He hires people and he was paying like $30-something an hour for construction. And I'm trying to establish the relationship with him because opportunity comes through relationships. So I'm trying to connect, starts within organization to his organization. He was running for city council in Columbus. So I said that I need to establish a relationship with this good brother so I can start to, funnel him people who coming through the program. So I'm connected with him, right? I done took him to the comedy shows, and we went to go see Marlon Wayans and all of that. I'm like, come on, man, I'm just showing him a different side of life. He calls me, and I was speaking at his campaign engagements and everything. He calls me, he says, Carlos, man, hey, 10 o'clock on a Saturday. Carlos, hey, dude, hey, I got an idea. I said, what you talking about, John, man? What's going on, man? Man, hey, the news is going to be there. You just came out with your book. Because I'm the published author of the book, Prison Without Bars. 1,800 copies sold, man, in the first year. Right. Absolutely. So I'm like, he like, man, you can promote your book, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be next level. I'm yes, I got an idea. I said, what's the idea, John, man? What's going on, man? Just talk to me, man. I need you here, brother. I want you to experience this with me. I said, well, what you talking about, man? He says, man, hey, 12 o'clock, let's jump out the plane. First time. I've never jumped out of a plane before. I want you to do it with me, dude. I said, man, what? I said, jump out of a plane. I'm getting to look at my kids and stuff. I see them walking around. I'm like, man, I don't know about that. I'm looking at their faces. They looking at me. I'm looking at, but then I got the computer up. I see some mugshots of the other guys who's in my program. And it's like they talking to me through the computer like, brother, we need this relationship, brother. Courage is not the absence of fear, but it's the triumph over it, brother. Go ahead and do what you got to do. It's going to be scary, but get it done. I'm sitting up there like, man, dang, I got all of this stuff in front of me, and I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm like, all right, John, man, cool, man, let's get it, let's rock and roll, man. So he comes pick me up, and he got somebody else in the back seat, right? He got somebody else in the back seat. This brother looks shook already, too. He's like, man, he got me too, man. It was his idea, me too, man. He was a recovering addict, man. I'm a recovering addict, man. I'm a restored citizen. It was like, man, the one lady, she was human trafficking. So it's like, so he got all of us broken up in here to jump out the plane. It's like, we're going to do it for the first time, brothers. I says, man, this is crazy. So we ride to Lancaster, and once we get to Lancaster, to the jump site, the first thing that they come at me with, right, now I'm going in my mind, I'm like, man, this might not be what I need to be doing with my life. I'm going through the process, just taking it one step at a time though. So I get to the jump site, and they come to me with a paper. They say, here. Sign this. They say, sign this. I get to read it. It say, what do you want to do with your remains if things don't go like they need to go? I'm like, man, what I want to do with my remains, man, this might not be something that I need to be doing with my life. I got to sign what I need to do with my remains? Is you crazy? So now I'm thinking about copping out, right? I'm like, man, I'm about to cop out, man. I copped out to 10. So I know that I got it in me. I got it in me, man. I know I got it in me. When they got to talking 20, I'm like, man, hey, man, go ahead. And I copped out at the last minute. It's not like I copped out at pre-trial. I took it up to the last minute when they was about to pick out the jury. And the prosecutor said, I'm done playing with you. And she ripped up the paper. And I told her, I said, man, go ahead and take that stuff back up, man. Go ahead and take that stuff back up because something, you know something that I don't know because you must got somebody testifying or something, some evidence because you're too confident to take me to trial. Let's take it back up and cop. So I'm telling y'all I can cop out. So I'm sitting up here looking at the plane. He going all the way up 7,000 feet. And he all the way up to 10,000 feet, and I see him all the way up there. I don't see the plane no more. He passed the clouds. And now I'm sitting down here with the brother that's right next to me that was in the back seat with me. He got his suit on. I got my suit on, my parachute suit on, right? And he gets to talking. Man, my mom wouldn't even approve of this, man. Like, I wasn't raised like this. I've never seen nobody jump out of a plane. This ain't what they do in my neck of the woods. So he's copping out. So the next thing I know, this brother gets to taking off his suit. Like, man, I'm taking this suit off, man. If he don't understand that we cool by now, he ain't gonna never understand. That's right. So then after he take off his suit, I'm like, man, dang. So now John, he's jumping out the plane, and I see the parachute. I'm like, dang, that brother hide in the mud. Now I'm saying, man, hey, this brother copped out, man. I might as well just go ahead and cop out too, man. I'm about to cop out, right? So John hits the turf, and he comes up to me. He says, Fred, you ready to jump? Fred, like, man, you see my suit off, I ain't jumping. My mom wouldn't approve of it, and I don't want to let her down. I got to get back to my mom, man. He's 38 years old. I got to get back to my mom. So John said, man, well, forget it, dude. Hey, Carlos, come on, man. I know you with me, brother. I say, hey, man, you tripping, John. I get to walking. I'm just walking just like this. Like, I'm just walking to the plane. I wasn't even there no more. I'm just walking. Like, and let me get to this plane. So I get to the plane. I get on the plane. Boom. And they got this stuff all on camera, too. So then they ask me, are you excited, dude? I say, no, I'm not excited. Are you scared? No, I'm not scared. Well, what are you? Man, I don't know. I'm just going. This is what fear does. Fear will try to convince you to stop and just sit down. Because if you stop and sit down, you will have to accept the lower level living. But if you continue to go, you will be able to experience another level of living that people do not want you to experience. You face that fear. I said, I'm just going. And this is how it looks. Just going. And I just went. I got on the plane. Now I'm on the plane. We flying. We at 7,000 feet. We at 10,000 feet. And we get all the way up to 10,000 feet. I'm thinking about copping out still because I'm scared to death. I'm like, man, I got to cop out. They rip open the door. It was a Velcro door. Now remind you, it's one of those Gilligan-Eiligan planes with the propellers. So it's feeling unsafe anyway. So they rip open the door. Shh. Go, brother, go, 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 go. I had the guy strapped to me with the parachute. And I'm telling him, brother, hey, hold me. And I'm like, for real, I'm like baby boy. I'm like the wife on baby boy, like tight. So I get to the edge of the seat. And I put my foot halfway over. It got caught on the door. I'm like, oh no, this is the same thing that happened right before I copped out at trial. Like, there's something telling me that I should cop out. My foot got caught on the door, just like the prosecutor was too aggressive with going to trial. So this is the same thing that's happening now. It's cop-out time. So you see me negotiate with my guy that's strapped to me. Man, that's not no clean jump. It's not no clean jump. Let's just go ahead and land the plane. Never mind. He's like, no, brother, just go ahead and go and reposition yourself and do it.